Did you really get a Big Sean tattoo on you? Is it real?
It's real.
Is it? Where is it again?
On my arm.
Big Sean and Jhené Aiko didn't just make music. They made sparks fly. Somewhere between late-night studio vibes and deep lyrics, things turned from professional to real personal. By 2016, they were officially together, and ever since then, their love story has been one wild emotional roller coaster. And come on, if you've been watching them, the signs were there for years. After nearly a decade together and even having a baby, Big Sean seems to have already moved on. Oh shoot, that's some serious drama. Before we get deeper into this tangled story, let's rewind to where it all began. It all started in 2013 when Jhene teamed up with Big Sean and Lil Wayne on the hit track Beware. That collab wasn't just a song, it was the spark that set off everything that followed. Then, around 2014 or 2015, Jhene, who already had a daughter, quietly tied the knot with producer The Genius, and when I say quietly, I mean no one saw that coming. While she was trying to keep her love life low-key, Big Sean was out here living his best single life, jumping from one headline-making romance to another. We already spilled all that tea about his wild dating past in a previous video. Check the description for that one. By spring 2016, Sean and Jhené made things official on the music side too, dropping the bombshell that they'd be teaming up for a joint project called 2088. And that's when everything really started heating up. When 2088 dropped that April, fans completely lost their minds. The album blew up, shooting straight to #1 on the Billboard charts, and everyone was talking about how Big Sean and Jhené Aiko's chemistry felt unreal. They looked like the perfect duo. Picture it. Dim lights, sage smoke in the air, and silk robes flowing while they created magic together. Nobody really knows what was going down once those studio doors shut, but one thing's for sure. They were way more than just co-workers. Their creative sessions started turning into late-night hangs, tour dates, joint interviews, and performances that had people saying, "Wait a minute, something's going on here." The tension between them was obvious, and it wasn't just about the music. Then out of nowhere, boom! Jhené suddenly seemed to remember she had a husband. That summer, she hit pause on her vows and filed for divorce from The Genius in August 2016. Just 4 months after 2088 dropped. Maybe it was a coincidence, but the timing, way too bold to ignore. As soon as fans caught wind of it, social media lit up with people accusing Jhené of stepping out on her marriage. The noise got so loud she had to clap back herself. She jumped online with a fiery tweet, now deleted, where she made it clear she wasn't about to let anyone twist her story. Jhené didn't hold back when she finally spoke out. She posted, "I only cheated myself, so glad to be free from all the drugs, depression, and confrontation." And that line had everyone's jaw on the floor. The Genius quickly clapped back with his own post, now deleted, claiming he had never laid a hand on any woman ever. The back and forth was messy, and fans were eating it up like a drama series. Later, Jhené opened up to Essence magazine, spilling even more details. She revealed that she and Dot were never really living together, not even once. And according to her, he had a whole girlfriend during their so-called marriage. Talk about a plot twist. The tea didn't stop there though. In 2017, Jhené dropped her song Never Call Me, which she admitted was inspired by the end of that chaotic marriage. The lyrics cut deep. You could feel every ounce of frustration and freedom in her voice. But the music video, that's where things got spicy. Jhené brought out a crew of street legends, including some heavy hitters, and even added a voicemail from rapper Kurupt, where he straight up said, F Dot, F his friends, and F his new chick too. It was savage and unapologetic. By the time her divorce was finalized on September 29, 2017, Jhené was done holding back. She proudly let the world know she'd moved on. And of course, she was talking about Big Sean. In an interview with Billboard, she confessed that Sean was exactly her type, that she'd always been drawn to him, and the best part, the feeling was mutual. Sparks were flying everywhere. Big Sean must have really had Jhené in her feelings, because just 10 days after her divorce was finalized, she went all in and revealed a massive tattoo of his face, right there on her arm. The internet went wild.
We talked about it, like what would you do if I got this, or like, you know. He was like, I think that's tight. Like,
Of course he's gonna say that.
People were clowning her nonstop, saying she was doing way too much and moving way too fast. That tattoo became the talk of the town, and everyone had an opinion about it. Fast forward to February 2025. Big Sean himself confirmed he still doesn't have a single tattoo. Not one. So, yep, Jhene was out here permanently marking her love, while Sean kept his skin clean and clear like he knew not to make forever promises in a maybe forever relationship. That contrast had people side-eyeing and whispering, he knew better. Then in March 2018, things took a turn. According to the Jasmine brand, Big Sean was allegedly spotted at an Oscars afterparty getting extra cozy with Nicole Scherzinger, the lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls. You already know, the rumors exploded online, and fans were quick to accuse Sean of stepping out on Jhene, but Jhene wasn't having it. She jumped straight onto Twitter in a series of now-deleted posts, calling the whole story fan fiction. She made sure everyone knew she was standing by her man. Still, fans noticed something suspicious. She unfollowed Sean on Instagram right after the drama hit, only to refollow him once people started pointing it out. Whew, that move said a lot without her saying a word. As for Nicole, she stayed silent, letting the rumors fade into thin air. When Big Sean turned 30 that same month, Jhene was still completely wrapped up in him. People were convinced he was finally going to propose. Everyone thought a ring for her was coming next. But instead of putting a diamond on her finger, Sean went and treated himself to a massive $120,000 emerald ring. Fans couldn't decide if that was self-love or straight-up shade. By November 2018, things between Jhene and Big Sean had clearly cooled off, and she made it official without saying a word. She covered up that giant tattoo of his face, and not long after, word spread that the two had quietly split. They didn't confirm it right away, but the streets started buzzing again in February 2019 when Big Sean was spotted outside a recording studio, this time with none other than his ex, Ariana Grande. That reunion had everyone talking, and according to a source who spoke to Us Weekly, their breakup was far from friendly. In plain terms, somebody was big mad about how it all went down. Eventually, Jhene confirmed their breakup herself in an Instagram comment, telling fans that everything between them was peaceful and they were still cool. But was she really telling the truth? Because just weeks later, her actions told a much deeper story. After
You look good, for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you marry me?
Shit. It's in the works. Don't even trip.
Whatever. I don't need no man. All right. Well, bye.
the heartbreaking loss of her close friend Nipsey Hussle on March 31st, 2019, Jhene opened up online in a long, emotional comment to Big Sean. She wrote, "While we're both still on this planet, I just want to say I love you beyond measure." She even admitted that he triggered her, but despite everything, her heart always found space for him. That confession hit deep, and fans could feel every ounce of emotion she poured out. Then, just a month later, Jhene dropped a powerful new track, Triggered, and wow, she didn't hold back at all. The lyrics sounded like a mix of heartbreak, anger, and healing, the kind of raw honesty only Jhene can deliver. She later revealed on her Instagram story that she was done running from her emotions and that writing Triggered was part of her healing process. Every word was a mix of pain and power, a message straight from her soul. Meanwhile, Big Sean was fighting his own battles behind the scenes. In a series of emotional videos he posted on Instagram, he opened up about hitting a dark point in his life. He admitted that after turning 30, he started feeling completely lost, like nothing made him happy anymore, not even music. That's heavy, especially for someone who's always poured his heart into his craft. So he decided to take a step back, seek therapy, and get some spiritual guidance to figure out what was really going on inside. Sean realized he had been caught up in too many toxic cycles and draining relationships, and he was finally ready to focus on himself. No distractions, no chaos, just self-discovery. Basically, he was saying Jhene needed to fall back for a bit and let him breathe. Even with the emotional distance, they didn't completely cut ties. The two still worked together and kept creating music, but Big Sean made it clear he wasn't in a place to jump into love again. Not yet. In an interview with Sense magazine, he explained that spending most of his adult life in back-to-back relationships taught him an important lesson. There's a real difference between conditional love and unconditional love. That kind of reflection showed he was truly doing the inner work. Then came 2020, the year nobody could escape. While the world was on lockdown, things between Sean and Jhene started to heat up again. And out of nowhere, Big Sean gave the internet one of the most unforgettable, and yes, totally cringe, moments ever caught online. It was the kind of scene that had everyone talking and laughing for days. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with letting your partner know when you're ready to take things to the next level. Closed mouths don't get rings, right? But the way this moment went down, live in front of thousands of people, felt a little awkward. The energy was off. Jhené looked hopeful, like she was waiting for a big romantic move, while Big Sean had that pop quiz I didn't study for face on full display. Fans online couldn't help but notice it either. One even said his reaction was giving "let's change the subject" vibes more than "let's pick a wedding date." Maybe the weight of all their ups and downs was still hanging heavy between them. Remember Triggered, the song Jhené wrote about him? Well, after they got back together, she told Essence magazine that she actually played it for him. She explained, "Well, I was feeling that in the moment. This is just a song. This is not 100% about you." Whew, that's one way to clear the air. Still, you could tell that track carried a lot of real emotion, even if she tried to soften it up later. Then in 2020, Big Sean dropped Deep Reverence featuring Nipsey Hussle, and fans were not ready for the emotional punch in that one. In the song, Sean raps, "Should be a billionaire based on the time off. I'm not taking, probably why the stuff with me get crazy, and we lost a baby." It was raw, vulnerable, and heartbreaking.
Always been feelings for her, just to
Okay.
keep her honest. She's a great person.
Are you nervous if you see her husband that he might want 5 minutes with you?
She's not married anymore.
Or her ex-husband that he might want 5 minutes with you?
No,
No.
no way.
Later, he confirmed on Sway in the Morning that the lyric was indeed about a baby he and Jhené lost together. That moment hit fans hard. It showed just how deep and complicated their love really was. As time went on, whispers about an engagement never stopped. People swore Big Sean was working on a proposal behind the scenes, but Jhené didn't seem to be stressing about it. In fact, she looked happier than ever. During Sean's April 2022 Coachella performance, he brought her out on stage, and the two performed together like nothing could break their bond. The chemistry was undeniable. During that wild Coachella set, Jhené really turned heads. In the middle of the performance, she crouched down, held the mic right below Big Sean's belt, and playfully acted out a moment that had the entire crowd gasping and laughing. It was bold, unexpected, and instantly went viral. Maybe she felt comfortable enough to show that kind of affection, because things between them had gotten more serious behind the scenes. But fans were definitely not ready for that level of stage chemistry. And still, it wasn't wedding bells Jhené was showing off next. It was a baby bump. That's right. Instead of walking down the aisle, she revealed she was pregnant with Big Sean's first child. The internet exploded with congratulations. But just a month later, the headlines took a darker turn. Rumors started flying that Sean was allegedly stepping out with multiple women. The drama was messy, but neither of them said a word. They stayed silent, choosing to focus on preparing for parenthood and keeping their energy positive. By July 2022, the couple was glowing and performing together again, this time at the Mopop Festival in Sean's hometown of Detroit. After the show, he took Jhené and their families on a heartfelt tour of his roots. In a touching Instagram post, he wrote, "I got a chance to show Jhené and our family my roots. My old house, grandma's house, high school, etc." Fans loved seeing that softer side of him. Then, in November 2022, their beautiful baby boy Noah arrived after 24 long hours of labor. It was an emotional moment for both parents, and eagle-eyed fans couldn't help but notice one detail in those hospital photos. Big Sean was rocking a ring on his left hand. That little band had everyone wondering, did he finally make it official? You'd think after everything they'd been through, Big Sean and Jhené would finally catch a break. But nope, the drama kept on rolling. By October 2023, whispers started spreading that the two had broken up again. Fans noticed they'd unfollowed each other on Instagram, and that was all it took for the internet to go into full meltdown mode. Then came Jhené's cryptic posts, and let's just say, she wasn't exactly hiding her feelings. She posted one message that said, "A guy who has you explaining the meaning of empathy is not your soulmate." Oof, that one hit hard. Then she shared another meme that read, "Get you a partner that doesn't mind hurting people's feelings when it comes to you." I'm gonna say it again. Get you a partner that doesn't mind hurting people's feelings when it comes to you. Fans were quick to assume she was talking about Sean, and honestly, the timing made it hard to argue otherwise. Fast forward to January 2025, and tragedy struck when Jhené's Los Angeles home was destroyed in the massive wildfires. It was heartbreaking, but she handled it with strength and grace. On Instagram, she reflected on the loss, saying it made her realize how temporary material things really are. She wrote, "Grief is a tricky thing, but possession is an illusion. Nothing ever truly belongs to us. Things only stay the same for a limited time." Her words were raw and powerful. But then one fan commented calling her and Sean an amazing couple, and Jhené shut that down quick. She replied, "I don't have a husband. That one comment sent shockwaves through social media. Everyone wanted to know what was really going on between them. And now, here we are, October 2025, and the breakup rumors are back again. After almost 10 years together, people are saying Big Sean and Jhené have officially called it quits once more. But honestly, we're still waiting for a real confirmation because until it comes from a solid source, it's all just whispers in the wind. And then, boom! On November 5th, the internet exploded when a video dropped showing Big Sean all cozied up with a brand new boo. Fans couldn't believe their eyes. Neither he nor Jhené has said a word publicly to confirm the breakup, but let's be real, actions speak louder than silence, and this one said everything. It's crystal clear Big Sean has already moved on, leaving everyone wondering what really happened behind closed doors. The saddest part, though, is thinking about the emotional roller coaster Jhené must have gone through. After standing by him through it all, the studio sessions, the love songs, the baby, and all those talks about forever, it's heartbreaking to see her story end like this. Was Sean just stringing her along, or did she hold on too tight to something that was never built to last? If you're as shocked as we are, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment below. We need to hear what you think about this wild saga.